My name is Matt Pring. I'm the finance manager at Webb Chemical Service Corporation.
And just briefly tell me what Webb Chemical does.
We're a chemical distributor. We don't make anything, but we buy from large chemical manufacturers like Citco or something like that, and package and sell into smaller packages to numerous industries. Sure. Without NextIT, we would have to probably have 2 or 3 additional people on staff here. They handle all of our server maintenance, a lot of the day-to-day maintenance for me. I'm the only other IT person here, and as you can tell, I'm also in finance, so most of my time needs to be devoted doing accounting and finance, so we let NextIT handle all of our day-to-day and, basic IT needs. It really is. We're calling to the office next door. They're right down the street from us. We actually now set up a new agreement with them where we have on-site hours. So one of their techs is here 8 hours a week, guaranteed to have office hours. We use the help desk extensively. They also service our Fort Wayne location, which we've had no problems, and they're coming out of Sturgis, which is 45 miles away, but they handle all that very well for us. So had really no complaints, and even on the help desk, usually I call and I get somebody on the first couple of rings. Well, I think the original thing is, again, I took over from another person who was in finance predominantly, and we didn't really have an IT person. So he was getting overwhelmed and spending most of his time doing IT stuff, fixing people's printers, and like, hey, my computer's locked up, can you come help me? So he decided to outsource some of that and take a risk and see how that worked. And it's just grown from there. Realistically, all I do now is handle the high-level functionality. Where do we want to go direct and have NextIT do all the groundwork for us? Sure, there's obviously, we get a newsletter every month, I believe it is. And I read through that. There's some neat flyers in there, like some specials on computer parts and things like that. A lot of the marketing is direct face-to-face marketing with our sales team over there. I'm in constant contact with Keith Nelson, our sales engineer, I guess you'd call him. We talk weekly, if not more. So, and then now they have an inside sales team that really helps me out with some of my computer part needs and things like that. So, I'm always exploring new things in the marketplace. So when I'll take a lot of meetings, as long as it's from somebody that I've heard of before. I like to explore that just to see what's going on in the marketplace. So when I get a meeting notice from NextIT to go see a new product or even take a look at them, I usually will take and spend the time to get to know them.
Okay.
What I like to think about their marketing is they give me plenty of information about new trends, new things with meetings. They bring in suppliers like Cisco to talk about stuff, but they don't shove it down your throat. So I can take what I need and go to the things I want to do and get the information I need, but it's not overload. It's not like I'm being overloaded with spam in my mailbox with crazy flyers and things like that. So I say their marketing is pretty good. It's worked for us. We've grown with them, so I think it's working, at least with me. I do read the entire newsletter. The trivia is interesting, but I usually don't get in on the winnings of it because I'm not fast. Because by the time I get to read the newsletter, it's probably 2 weeks old. So, but I do like it. It's cool. I like the little articles, especially that get written. Eric occasionally writes a nice article about some new trends and things like that. That's good reading. And I like the flyers of the new products or some of the specials and deals they have out, which I've purchased some computers and things off those special flyers. So, well, their annual event that they had last year with the golf outing, that was pretty cool. I enjoy going to that. It's not only do I get to meet some of the other people that work in NextIT that I a lot of times don't get to see, but get to hear their voices, but get to meet other customers of NextIT and see how they're using the services and things like that. So that was pretty positive. And the salespeople aren't always there, so if there's little warts or things in the closet, you can talk to the other group as well. So, our relationship with NextIT is I'm probably talking to somebody over there daily. Right now, there's a tech here working on our server as we speak, which means I can sit here and talk to you, and I don't have to be in there trying to troubleshoot things. So, I like our relationship with them. They're very attentive to my needs. They understand my time is valuable. So even when their techs are here, I don't really have to spend a lot of time with them. They're trained, they understand what they're doing, and they go in and do their job. Unless you're a company that can really afford a full-time IT staff of 3 or 4 people, go with something like NextIT. They're more economical. I probably pay them less money than I would pay a single person with benefits, but I get access to network specialists and database specialists and Windows specialists and all that under one umbrella. So Me being a finance guy, the ROI on it is really positive. If we were 10 times the size of company, I might think about having an internal IT group, but if you're our size or middle market or smaller, it's the way to go. They keep you ahead. You don't have to pay for all the training on the employees. They handle all that. It's a great financial decision to make. Sure. One of the big things of being able to see Next IT out in the community is, especially it's like being with an accounting firm or anything else, they're going to have access to sensitive information. So you want to know you're partnering with somebody who's well known in the community, who has honor and integrity, and is not just some fly-by-night group that just appeared. So it's big to have your name out there, and Muskegon, Michigan is a very small business community. So we know all the people. We know the good players and the bad in the community, and Next IT is one of the good ones. So, yeah, to some degree, because at least I was smart enough to use them, and they're making me money, which is positive. So, yeah, and you know, anytime you have a business partner, you want them to grow as well. So, seeing them out in the community and being part of the greater Muskegon business community is positive for them and positive for me when I talk to people in my shoes that are other financial people and say, hey, what are you doing with your IT needs? I can, with confidence, suggest using Next IT. Absolutely. Well, especially here for us at Webb, it's one of our goals in our mission statement is community is a huge thing. Our owner's very philanthropic, and we like to do business with other people who are philanthropic as well. Next IT also fits that bill.